man with the dream with plans to make free. A man with the dream.
Generational wealth, that's the key. I'm headed to the bank right now. Generational wealth, that's the key. That's the key. That's the key.
It's BYOB, the Generational Wealth Podcast.
You did.
Get money. And now your host, Donahue Baker.
Get the truth to the young youth.
What's going on, people? It's Donahue Baker back at you again. And in this video, I'm gonna answer the question that people ask me all the time. How do I get started in real estate development? You really wanna be a real estate developer? Well, this is what you have to do before you start on your journey. I'm gonna break it down in 5 simple points that everybody can digest, so let's jump right in. The first thing that you must do is start where you wanna end. You have to dream really, really big. Nothing is gonna hold you back besides yourself. Only you and your imagination is gonna inhibit what and how far you can go in this business. So number 2, it's using your background as an asset. Whatever your background, whether you've done construction, whether you're an attorney, whether you've done management work, whether you are a real estate agent, whatever your expertise is, hopefully you have years and years of experience. The key, the number one thing that real estate developers do is leverage that experience. Maybe you just have a lot of knowledge about a local market. Well, whatever it is, you have to take that one asset because there's so many different roads to get to the goal. You have to leverage the positive things that you have going for you. Most people underestimate their value. I want you to focus on what you do best. And then as we go on, we're gonna build a team around you to make you the best real estate developer in your town. Number 3, the thing that you need to realize is there's no courses on how to be a real estate developer. So what you have to do is find your own path. You have to have certain skill sets. You have to be able to understand how to make a business plan. You have to be able to make a pro forma. You have to be able to do a really good market analysis so you can get the vision out of your head and onto paper. This is a key step. All real estate developers have done it. This is where you can alter things. This is where you can assess the profitability of a particular project. Super important that you spend some time on this. And if you're weak in the numbers area, it's super important that you can get somebody on your team that can do proper analysis. It's very important. I don't stress it enough because at this stage, this is where many projects are either made or broken and left for dead. So, step number 3, definitely understand how to leverage the business tools, the business plans, the business analysis, super important. Step number 4, it's networking and building your team. This is a key step. So after you have your business plan prepared, you got your cost estimate, you look at the profitability of this project and say, yo, I'm gonna make so much money on this particular development. Now is the time where you really have to put the legwork in to make it happen. So at this point, I want you to line up an attorney. So very important that you get your contracts and you get an attorney that can execute and make sure that you have all your trades lined up. Very important that you have a project manager or somebody that can take the project from point A to point Z. Now this could be a process that may take a couple years. So it's really important that you have a good relationship, that you check references to see that they've done completed projects. Also, you want to have a good architect or engineer, somebody that also has a good background, maybe understand what goes on with the zoning in the particular municipality in which you're building. All of these are key people, key members of your team that you have to be able to put together. And last, and definitely by any means not the least, this is where you really have to have the solid relationships with the city government. It's really important that if you have to get anything voted on, any type of zoning, any kind of changes to the ordinance or the parking arrangements, it's really important that you have the relationships that you can go into your local City Hall and be able to get the changes without holding or delaying the project. This is where all the years of reaching out to your council people, reaching out to your mayor that I've been stressing, this is the section that it really comes in. So, all of these, let's go right on to number 5. And step number 5, the final step, is how do you get the money? How do you get the Benjamin? How do you get the bag to complete the project? Well, it's 3 ways you could do it. The first one is either going to a bank. and then you put in a certain percentage, the banks will finance the rest. That's the typical way, the standard way that most deals get done. However, some people raise the money, either through private equity or individual investors that they know. Perfectly legitimate way to do it, and if you can pull it off, it's really great, especially if you have a good relationship with investors and you're skilled at raising money. The third way, and if you're new and you're just starting out and you don't have a project under your belt, this is the way that I tell you you can partner with me. I'll fund your deals and you bring the vision, you bring the plan. So if you bring the plan, I'll bring the funds. All you have to do is complete the business plan, make sure you have your pro forma in place, and you bring the deal and retain ownership. I'll do 100% of the funding on your deal. We'll joint venture and you can learn from me step by step to eventually you'll be able to do your own deals totally on your own. That's the way to do it if you have no money with just a plan. So I'm gonna leave you on that note. Any comments, any questions, you know how to get at me, you know how to leave comments. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is maybe the first of 3 videos that I've done, but hopefully I've added some value. I told you how you get started in real estate. Ask me some more questions. I'm gonna shoot more videos just like this. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Also, you can join our Facebook group. It's called Generational Builders. In that group, you're gonna get intimate knowledge of how to do these deals. I have a pro forma showing to you. Also, it's a group where you can submit business ideas. You can submit proposals for me to invest in. You can also network with other people all over the country, either looking to invest in deals or looking to get money for deals.